Hello, my name is Stacy. Welcome to Simply Liminal. This is my daily two-card reading for Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. We are cruising right through the month of July. I love the month of July because I was born in the month of July, so I always associate very strongly with it, but here we are, just cruising right along. So the deck that we're using this week is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck by Marcella Kroll, and she does say here it is for divination and meditation. So it's important because she instructs us to use these cards as messages to ourselves, but also for us to focus on the shapes, symbols, or writing or drawing these messages out. We are well a week past the 4th of July almost, and there are still people shooting off fireworks. So if you can hear that, the party is on here. So anyway, this is a brand new deck for me. I actually seen it a couple weeks ago in a reading, and I was drawn not only to the back of the deck, but also to the symbols I was seeing. And so I figured out what deck it was, and I ordered it, and it arrived the day before I was supposed to start readings for this week. And so I just felt like that was a sign from the universe that this was the deck I was meant to use with. So I have not used this deck for any personal readings for myself. After I'm done with this week's readings for this channel, then I'm going to dive into this for my own personal readings. But beautiful cards, beautiful symbolism. So the author, Marcella Kroll, is new on my radar. She's of course been around in the medical physical world for a while, but there's no way we can know everything. So I'm always excited and open to new teachers, new experiences, and a way to help myself, my thought process, and my spirituality grow. So she is a teacher, she is an artist, she is an intuitive, she does card readings, tarot card readings, works on this symbolism, messages, and I'm excited to learn more about her. So that will be in the future for me. But anyway, for this card channel, I look at two things, or for these card readings, I look at two things. I look at the energy of the day, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe. And then the other card I look at is the focus card, which is then the intention, effort, or response that we put back into that energy. Because ultimately, spirit or the world sends us energy, and then we create something with that energy, because how we respond makes a difference. It's just like having a conversation with somebody. When somebody comes up to you and says something or does something, how you respond can make that better, make it worse, or change the trajectory completely. So these cards kind of help us in that way, understanding our overall energy and then how best to work with them. So let's look at our energy card for today. Okay. And then let's look at our focus card. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got going on. Now, I'm learning this deck. I'm brand new to it, so I'm learning the symbolism of it. I did look through every card before I started the readings, but I didn't read any of the meanings. So I'm not sure entirely what she comments on. So I'm reading directly from her words, and then I'll talk about how I see the symbolism as well a little bit. So our energy card for today is the Earth card. And this is nice. This came up for us on our very first day of readings. And this is the alchemical symbol for Earth. And you will see this written a lot in the spiritual world. Or if you're looking at planetary symbols, you will see this one tied to Earth. But it's an upside down triangle with a line through it. So Earth symbol. So again, she says the symbol is for Earth alchemy. And this is the alchemical symbol for Earth. I just want to mention really a little bit about alchemy, in the sense of wizardry, I guess. But, you know, when I was not little, but as a young adult, I was taught, alchemy was these scientists who are really trying to turn, to create gold, basically, to take base metals and create gold, and the different things that they did. As I've grown in my spiritual understanding, I mean, maybe some of them did try to physically turn brass and tin into gold, but sometimes it's about taking a situation that happens to us or an energy that happens to us, rinsing it out, heating it up, taking the impurities away, and finding yourself with something new, because we develop and grow and become something different all the time depending on our experiences. So we're all personally in a form or method of alchemy all the time. We're always alchemizing a situation, our lives, helping people around us. So, but energy, this is the Earth symbol, and the message here is the tangible world and all that is physical in nature. What you can see, feel, and touch invites you to participate in enjoying it. Inviting earth energy into your current situation will bring more stability at this time. Be kind to this temple of the physical body that is the home for your soul. It requires adequate nutrition and rest. Meditate on this symbol when you want more of a connection to the physical plane or validation of all that is here in the three-dimensional world with you. Honor it, see it, feel it, experience it with love and respect. I try to spend time outside every day. I try to put my bare feet on the ground every day, standing for a period of time, depending on how much time I have, and just really connecting with the energy of the earth. I like to stand under the canopy of a tree. I like to sit on the ground if I can. And even when I'm home in the house, right now I'm doing my readings, I sit cross-legged on the ground. That is how I ground. It's how I connect to the earth, the physical. So those are things that you can do. You can also write this symbol over and over and over and see how that works for you. Or just take a screenshot of it and focus on the image of it and just see where that makes you feel. Now, let's take a look at our focus card for today and see how we're going to work with this. This is the Karmic Path card. And I don't know what she has written about it. We will discover that together. But this looks like the planet Saturn to me. It's a planet tipped a little bit on its side with rings around it. And Karmic Path is the message. So let me get to that and read from it. So, this is a little bit of a longer message. So, the symbol is Saturn, so it's good that I can recognize. It's a very distinctive planet, I guess, so we probably should. Most people probably will. Saturn is the 6th planet from the sun and the 2nd largest in the solar system, at least that we know of. Saturn is connected to the concepts of limitation and restriction. Although it may seem depressing on the surface, Saturn's role in astrology is to bring meaning and structure to our lives. So Saturn is associated sometimes with the god Zeus, Zeus's father, I should say, and he was stern, strict, very structured. If you know any Capricorns in your life, they are ruled by the planet Saturn, and they like things in place, and they like things to be the way they should be, and they have a definite view that's kind of different than other people's. I have several Capricorns in my life as friends, and my North Node is in Capricorn, so I do understand this. My rising sign is also Virgo, which is kind of similar in that sense, but I always think of Saturn, the planet, and the energy as the taskmaster. It's the one that keeps us in line, keeps us moving forward, and kind of keeps us within our bounds. So really, these energies work pretty well today because sometimes we just need to be grounded for that. So let me read what she has written about this symbol, or this card. The Karmic Path. She says, karmic lesson, learning experience, hard work, perseverance, and structure. A new and valuable lesson is available to you at this time. This moment requires your due diligence. Pay attention to what is being presented to you. Have you been down this road before? Our souls come to this earth school to learn valuable lessons as beings and for the planet. What are you being taught right now? What are you being taught right now? This moment may require hard work, but it will have many long-lasting rewards. You are not being punished, but are gaining tools and experience for living that will be with you for the rest of your life. Drawing this card also tells you that the foundation of what you are building is strong and is part of your legacy. That is a powerful message. And I tell you, it's going to mean something different for every one of us. In general, I think the world has been hard for the last several years, really. But in the last several months, it's felt pretty intense, especially March. March was a hard month for me personally. But we grow from experiences, even ones that are rough and hard, and we become something a little bit better, a little bit different, a little bit more. And so that's kind of the path that we're on right now. So I want to just repeat the last line really quickly. Drawing this card also tells you that the foundation of what you are building is strong and part of your legacy. So this is going to mean something different for us all. I tell you, where I work, it's been hard recently, really hard for a while, but it seems like it's getting harder and a little bit more sure and a little bit more unstable all the time. And so it's really good in these times to ground ourselves in the earth energy, focus on what we know, and also understand that this all is part of our pattern of karma and growth. And we need to do the best we can with the energy that's coming at us. So I hope this day I hope you just pause today, take some time in nature, take some time to ground yourself. Even if you can't sit down on the floor, if it's not easy to get down on the ground, sit in a straight back chair, put your feet on the ground, and just set. In that way, you are also grounded and connected to the earth. And then focus on the karmic path that you're working through. It's important for us all. It's different for us all, but it's important. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you connected with it and found it helpful. Please like, please subscribe. I would love to hear any comments you have about this deck or what you're thinking. I will be back with you tomorrow for our last day of readings with this channel. I swear, it is days and days after the 4th of July, and people are still shooting things off where I'm living. So anyway, good for them. It's always good to have a few fireworks around. Hopefully they're not upsetting all the neighborhood dogs. Anyways, thank you again. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful day.